and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at Boston. Right now, they've compiled the third best record in the conference.
And I think for Boston, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard in white, or they're gone.
Here we go.
Then there's Brown, and it's Walsh in at the 4 slot. And for Sacramento, outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
DeRozan against Brown. Clock at 4. Sabonis' screen on White. Levine inside the three-point line. With 1 on the clock. And finished off by Sabonis.
Well, this is what Sabonis excels at, cleaning up the garbage on the offensive glass.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Walsh. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Westbrook. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Here's DeRozan. Some solid defense from Brown.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Levine against White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And they're moving it up. White with it. Westbrook picks him up. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Pritchard's got 8.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Here's Westbrook. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Murray outside. Here's DeRozan. Sabonis. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, the moment Sabonis gets the ball inside, you're in trouble. Mainly because you can't get him off his spot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good, Sabonis. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
And it's Brown missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
He gets it in there.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Outside, White lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Kings. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Now look, turnovers hurt you in two ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
Now, here's Brown. 23 points for him the last game against Utah. Pass to Queta. Sabonis with the steal. Levine against White. Nice move. Outside for Murray. DeRozan for three. The rebound by Queta.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Brown. Here's Pritchard. White wide open. He fires. Boston. No good that time either. Outside Levine. Back to Westbrook. Pass to DeRozan. Right side Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Pritchard. Here's Queta. Defended by Sabonis. And here's Brown. Trying to get something going. Busted. No good that time either. Levine finds DeRozan. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
Yeah, he's a mid-range guru. DeRozan might be one of the best we've ever seen from that in-between area.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. The Celtics with the lead. And here is Brown. No scoring in this one. Outside, White. Boston again missing.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Sabonis, the pass to Levine. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Anthony Simons.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Got that one up quick.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
A three-pointer, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pritchard against Monk. Levine wide open. Off offline with his three.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
And the basket is good.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Now, here's Monk. Definitely not pleased how he played against the Clippers. Here's DeRozan. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Brown outside. Pass to Cada. Here's Pritchard. Clock is at 3. Misses the 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
And here's DeRozan. Following the three-pointer by Derek White. For 3, Murray. They get it back. And the Kings check on 2 more.
How about Monk there? The guard with the rebound and hoop. Smart play.
Pass to Brown. Now White. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Off target with his 3.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Monk dishes to Levine. Ring shot on the way. Sabonis, the pass to Levine. DeRozan for 3. No good that time.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForest, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Guys?
You got it. Making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Monk. Following the basket by Derek White. Monk finds DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
Boston leading by 3. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. White against Levine. White, good. White's got 9.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
1:49 left in the first. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Attention everyone. Now coming onto the hardwood is your Sacramento Kings street team. Let's get it.
So both teams making some changes here. And we should take this time now to show you the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These teams have been outstanding on the offensive glass this season. In fourth, the Celtics.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Now, here's Monk. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Down low, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Celtics leading by 3. And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
Schroeder outside. There's a screen by Achua. And it's Schroeder missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Back to Pritchard. Boucher with a screen on Levine. Simons from outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Levine kicks to Monk. A fadeaway. It's not going to go for him.
You're not going to see that very often. He has space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Derek White has been on display for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Monk is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Dario Saric. Then it's Zach LaVine. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
First team foul.
So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main thing is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of them.
Now, here's Monk. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Such a competitive guy. Monk is hard to stop around the hoop. He's got a lot of energy.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. 4-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with a team that shouldn't be on your level.
And so here's Sacramento after the basket by Boston. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a skillful move by Monk. Somehow getting his shot through while taking the foul.
The Kings shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
One shot.
Well, you look at how far Monk has come over the course of his career, turning into a really well-rounded player, especially passing and shooting.
Here's Pritchard. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Boucher. Now Simons. Just 4 to shoot. Inside, Tillman, and he slams it one-handed.
Simons becoming such a great distributor of the basketball.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Westbrook. The 11-footer and too long on the shot. Boston leading by 5. Simons, the pass to Hauser. Back to Simons. Sinks the triple. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Outside Westbrook to the paint. And the layup is good.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
He takes it in. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Boston, Peyton Pritchard, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Pritchard. Sacramento making a switch here. Achua's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, great effort tonight, Ed. He's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And he dunks it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for Sacramento. Brown is checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Anthony Simons. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brown the pass to White. Now, here's Boucher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Westbrook a screen on Boucher. Here's Achua. And Pritchard pulls it down. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. 6-point lead.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Now here's Levine. Still without a basket. Buries the long-range jumper.
An effective three-point shooter over his career. Just about half of Monk's shots come from beyond the arc.
Boston leading by 3. Pritchard with the ball. 10 points for him. White the pass to Boucher. It's hauled in by Achua. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. On for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A two-time dunk champion, Zach Levine can hammer it down, coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the three-pointer by Boston. Sabonis, it's good on the putback.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
Brown dishes to White. Driving to the basket.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Out to the wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Back to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Boucher's shot is off. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Achua. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Achua's got his first basket.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pritchard finds Brown. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the past month. 5th, Russell Westbrook.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
Yeah, it's a talented group. Great leadership qualities, and you trust these guys to make great decisions.
Changes for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Achua. Ellis comes in for Levine, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Malik Monk. Then for the Celtics, Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Chris Boucher. The Kings trail by 4. Pass to Sabonis. Rebound, Boston. Cada's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's White. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. Here's White. He's got 13. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, that's what White's out there to do. Share the ball and make everybody better.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. They spread with a screen for Schroeder. On the 3 off target. Boston leading by 8. And here is Brown. 5 points in the game. Pass to White. Launches it. Shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 7 points for the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So it's Sacramento now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. DeRozan surveying the D. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. DeRozan's got 7.
All dial tone from DeRozan on the answer 3.
Brown outside. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the middle. Here's Schroeder. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, for a guard like Schroeder, you want to take advantage of those looks inside.
Celtics leading by 6. Now White, 16 points for him. Fires the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. To the paint, wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
Well, you can count on DeRozan to make good decisions. Nice dish to create the bucket.
The Celtics shooting at 51%. Really solid. White, a screen on Ellis. Out to White. Pass to Pritchard. Down low. Cada, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside Westbrook. Schroeder setting the pick for Westbrook. And here's DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. He's got 10.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
Here's Pritchard, 13 points in the game. Pass to Hauser, 3-pointer. Rebound by the Kings. Inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's White. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Kings shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. To the inside. And Ellis the bucket on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Boston shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Pritchard with the ball. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Schroeder setting the pick for Westbrook. Pass to DeRozan. No good on the triple. Austin with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Brown. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The kick out to Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. With 1 on the clock, he doesn't hit that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Jalen, a strong defensive effort thus far. What do you guys need to improve on in the second half?
To be honest, it could be a little better. We could all be a little better, especially me. Made a little bit of mistakes in the first half, so second half we got to clean it up.
He set the bar high, guys.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, you're asking. I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on. But I'm here. What's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Derek White has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The Kings trail. On the court for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Walsh in the 4-man position. The Celtics shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. White, the shot's good, Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Westbrook, he'll bring it up for the Kings. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on it?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
DeRozan's gone, 6 of 14 on the night. Pass to Walsh. Here's Kata. Pocket 6. Pritchard finds White. Over Levine. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here's Murray. here's DeRozan. He's got 14. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. For the three. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pritchard passes to White. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Westbrook passes to Murray. DeRozan inside. Brown on him. DeRozan's shot is off. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 6, and Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Sacramento. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And checking out Sacramento, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
Now, here's DeRozan. 14 points for him. Back to Levine. Again, the miss by the Kings. Boston leading by 4 to the middle. White the pass to Pritchard. Back to White. On the wing, Brown. DeRozan defending.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
On the wing, Levine. Sabonis' screen on White. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Walsh. Now White. And White with the stuff.
Hey, sometimes it's your night. White's number keeps getting called, and he keeps coming through.
The Kings trail by 6. Outside Westbrook. Back to Levine. Sabonis' screen on White. The 3, Levine drops in the tray.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
White against Levine. That one falls. White's got 7 points here in this quarter.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brown against DeRozan. Rebound Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the King. Trailing by 5. Levine gets the bucket.
Well, if you're going to go in there, you have to want it. Levine did.
Now here's White. 23 points in the game. Pass to Pritchard. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Driving in. The kick out to Brown. The 3. Westbrook pulls it in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The 3, Levine. That shot misses.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Guys, back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. Derek White is second.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, all of these guys can carry your team offensively over long stretches.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Count it.
Another great dribble move in the career of Westbrook. No doubt Russ is a future Hall of Famer.
Brown outside. Pass to Hauser. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Kings trail by 3. So here's Westbrook. At the elbow, Murray. Here's DeRozan. He's covered by Brown. Fades and shoots. DeRozan's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Brown, no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Westbrook kicks to DeRozan. Looking to get back on track here. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, you know, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
The Celtics have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Brown the pass to Pritchard. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's White, and White slams it in.
Yeah, we've seen White's confidence as a scorer grow over time, which is why he stays aggressive when he catches fire.
DeRozan against Brown. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Rebound by the Celtics. Cata's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, White. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Murray kicks to Westbrook. Jam by Westbrook.
Westbrook plays so hard out there. When he has the rim in his sights, he locks in on throwing it down.
Boston leading by 3. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Celtics making a switch here.
For your Sacramento Kings breakers.
Outside, White. Pass to Boucher. The 3. Monk grabs the board.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's DeRozan. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Now just a 1-point Boston lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Boston's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Tillman. Here's White. And that one is off. Monk with some nice defense. Here's the floater. And Levine lays it in. Levine's got the lead up to 1 now for Sacramento. So it's the Celtics now. Outside, White. Pass to Hauser. And here is Simon. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. There's a good screen. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Kings shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
.109 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Tillman. Three-pointer, Simons. And he's good on the three ball. Simons has got it all tied up now for the Celtics. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Levine, the 19-foot shot, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
White the pass to Boucher. Outside, Simon. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Levine. Kings moving the ball around. And it's Schroeder missing. The Celtics shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Again, Simons missing. Up top to Rosen. And yes, it's good. DeRozan's got 20.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Sacramento Kings. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Dario Saric. And it's Monk in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Boucher's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Kings.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Tillman passes to Simons. Here's Tillman. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Schroeder outside. Westbrook drives in. 2 points. That one goes. Westbrook's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pritchard passes to Simons. Boucher with a screen on Westbrook. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Celtics making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. Sacramento leading by 6. And here's Westbrook. Here's Schroeder. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Simons has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simons got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
Sabonis high post. Back to Monk. This one for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To tie it up. Rebound by the Kings. Monk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Westbrook, and that one's on target from the wing. 16 points for Russell Westbrook.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Schroeder against Pritchard. Pass to Shireman. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Simon.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And staying with the play, Sabonis.
They are just killing them on the interior.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Boucher kicks to Simons. From downtown, it's rebounded by Schroeder. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings. They lead by 4. Pass to Westbrook. From the arc, Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And guarding Sabonis in the pick and roll is a guessing game. He's so agile and unpredictable in these sets.
Here's Shireman. Now Simon. He's covered by Westbrook. Fires from 14. Again, Simon's missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now.
It's your Sacramento Kings 3 team. Let's get it.
Teams changing it up here. And now, Allie Laforce has something for us from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Celtics trail by 8. Pritchard from outside. Rebound by the Kings. Levine's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
DeRozan's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. White, bounce pass. There's the pass to Boucher. Here's White. A three-pointer is right on target. White's got 32 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And so here's Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Murray outside. DeRozan for 3. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. For Boston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. There's the pass to White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 18 points just in the second half.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Kings leading now by 6. Outside, Levine. Sacramento moving it around. Launches a three. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Now Westbrook. Outside, Levine. Back to Westbrook. Outside, DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Pulls it up. Garza pulls it in. Celtics trail by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's a clever choice by White. He stays with the shot to ensure he gets the whistle.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
The first free throw is good.
We'll talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
The Kings making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. And both free throws good for White.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
Now here's Levine. Back to Sabonis. And to talk about the best center in the league, Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin. The second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
What an impressive job Sabonis has done in the league. Truly a premier big man. He's really expanded his game over the years.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And like his dad back in the day, DeMontis has an innate ability to process and make quick decisions.
There's the drive, and easy 2 points on the layup.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Sacramento. The lead is 2. Sabonis, high post. Back to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
Here's Cato. White, good. White's got 38 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Levine. Looking to end his cold spell. No good. Shot missing. White with the defensive effort. And Brown now atop the key. The score now all even.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
three. Westbrook on his 15th shot attempt. He makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Here's Cada. Here's White. Pass to Walsh. 6 to shoot. White the pass to Walsh. Hits it from three-point range. Walsh has got the game tied up here for Boston.
You know, Derek White is what you call a combo guard. He can play on or off the ball. There we saw his passing game.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. On the wing, Murray. Outside Westbrook. Wide open. And it misses. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Here's Brown. To take the lead. DeRozan pulls it down. Levine outside. From deep. No good there. Boston's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them.
He's been in a big spot or two. Get it to NBA champ Derek White.
DeRozan. And it's good.
Well, no doubt DeRozan would be calm, cool, and collected in that moment.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Well, we all know this about Jaylen Brown. He will work incredibly hard to get the big bucket.
DeRozan. Pritchard rips down the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Here's White. From outside, he drills the three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
DeRozan against Brown. DeRozan. 1:11 left in the game. Basket is good.
Look at that. DeRozan saving his best for last. Gets him a huge bucket.
Here's Pritchard. Brown inside. DeRozan defending.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have to cost your team points.
Taking 2 shots.
first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Screen by Sabonis. From 12 feet. Can't get it to go. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team. At the line for the Celtics. Luis King. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Oh, the dunk!
Well, that's classic Westbrook. Confidence in the heat of battle.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Russell Westbrook. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Boston. Peyton Pritchard. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie, and he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Side Levine. DeRozan. Down it.
Well, Levine is known for his scoring, but he's a capable passer as well.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard, 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Outside Westbrook. And down goes the three.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Shooting for Boston, Peyton Pritchard. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Derek White.